Thank you for the thumbs up. How are you today? Happy Saturday evening. Hello, everybody. I just got done taking a hike. I took a nice nature walk today. I needed it, y'all. I needed to get out the house. I called out of work today. Work is definitely a different place. Going to work for me is like walking into hell. I took a hike today. I called out. I told y'all, and I told the girl at my job, this older woman that I be talking to, I told her I had a call out coming. And then I was going to call out on Tuesday, so I would have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off. But child, my boss and them didn't piss me off. I haven't called out in like 6 months. And it's so funny. The last time I called out was last Valentine's Day. It's been a year since I called out, I think. In fact, I'm trying to think. No, I did call out a couple months. It's been a couple of months. But I told the lady at my job, I said, girl, I got a call out coming. And I called out this morning. Because y'all know when y'all call out, the managers be mad. They be super mad. The managers be super mad. They be super duper mad. So I called out. And I was fine with it. I needed a mental health day. I needed a mental health day. So I took off. So I slept in today at the house. Slept in, woke up, went and made me some bacon and eggs and grits. Make some bacon, eggs, and grits. My life is so crazy right now. I got drama at work. There's drama at the house. And of course, I'm still going through stuff in my own life, right? Today, I was like, you know what? I ate my breakfast. They telling me about the drama at the house. Hi, Dr. J. How you doing, sis? Hi, Roseanne. Vega, how you doing? And Dr. J, thank you for coming, guys. So I got drama at work, drama at the house that I live in. So I was like, you know what? I need to come and take a nature walk. And I came out to the park, and I just did a nature walk in the woods with the snow. I had my snow boots back there. And it was so peaceful back there, man. I'm like, yo, if I could just magically build me a house in the woods where nobody knows I'm there, like, I would be so happy. Just away from society, man. Y'all don't know the peace that be back there. And some people be like, yo, you crazy? Are you crazy? It's cold back there. I don't care. I still took a hike. It was actually really nice out today. So I was like, okay. I was at the house. I made breakfast. And of course, the girls in the house, they telling me about they trying to kick some girl out. This one girl that's saying, oh, we're going to kick her out because she's just not working out, this and that. They saying the girl's starting a lot of drama. So whatever. I'm just like, okay, yeah, you're going to kick her out. Okay. I really don't care because it's not me, right? I have nothing to do with whatever's going on. But they were gossiping and telling me about what was going on. So they saying that they're going to kick her out the house. She's going to get kicked out. I'm like, okay. They was like, we just wanted to tell you. So it's so much drama with, and we're older women. We're like in our 30s, 40s. Some of them are probably pushing 50. Drama with that. So I was like, okay, I got to get out the house. I laid around, watched some YouTube videos, watched some creators that I do enjoy. I've been watching this one lady. I've been watching her over 10 years. So she was talking about stuff that she's going through in her family with her children. Her kids are adults now. And she's talking about the drama that she's going through in her family. And I was like, I kind of relate. So I was watching that. Then I lay in the bed in the house and I'm like, okay, I need to get out this house because if I lay around too much and I'm not tired and I can't go to sleep, I'm going to start feeling some kind of way. I'm going to start feeling like sadness. So I was like, I got to get out the house because I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel sad. So, I didn't want to feel sad. So I left the house and I came out here and took a hike and I felt so good just being out here in the woods. I did do, like, I recorded some things, but then after that, I stopped recording. So I stopped recording and I was like, let me soak up this nature, soak up the time, soak up the time that I'm back here. How's everybody doing today? Thank you guys. Wow, I got 31 people watching me, guys. I'm just at the park today. I'm sitting in the park. It was nice today. The weather was good. The sun is out. I know it's going to be getting dark around like 5 something. So I think I got a good hour of sunlight. So I was like, you know what? Let me do my live stream. I wasn't going to go live today, y'all. I didn't feel like it. I wasn't going to do it, but I said, no, let me do what I got to do because I'm probably not going to go live tomorrow. So I have a 3-day weekend. I'm not doing anything, of course, but yeah, I'm just going to relax. But I wanted to get out of the house because I didn't want to be in the house. So I was like, let me go do something, move around, do some exercise so I could feel pretty good. And I'm glad that I came out today and did my little hike because I feel better. Because I was feeling like sadness was trying to take over my body. You know what I mean? Like sadness, loneliness, and all that stuff. So I didn't want to feel that way. So when I came out here and took a hike, I feel so much better. I didn't wake up and do yoga today. So maybe when I go back to the house, I'll go back on my, I'll get back on the yoga mat and do some stretching and everything. Thank you, Dr. J. How you doing today? How's your day going? How's your day going? What you do today? Anything good? Anything great happening in your day? And I saw this video of this guy that had this nice box truck. He had bought a box truck and he's on the road. He's like doing van life, with his box truck. He's traveling. He's building his box truck out. And I was like, man, I wish I could live that life, man. One day I could get me a box truck or whatever, a van or something, and just go on the road and travel and not look back. I want to leave society so bad. Oh, you're just resting? Okay. Resting is always a good thing. I want to leave society, but I can't right now. You know what I mean? I just want to get out of the rat race. I want to get away from all of this crap. I want to get away from this crazy life. The crazy life of rushing and, oh, I got to get to work. I'm just over life sometimes. Not over life in the way where I want to hurt myself, but just, I feel like I want to escape the rat race, the life of just, I just want to be free. I just want to be free. Resting is always amazing. Hey, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing better. I came out here and took a nice little hike. So if you guys don't know me, my story, you have to go look at some of my videos, but I'll give you a summary. I used to be a homeless woman, and now I live in something called transitional housing. I don't know why I always think I have something on my nose when I'm talking, but I'm in transitional housing now, guys. I was homeless for a couple of months. I lived in a homeless shelter for a few months. And now I'm in a transitional housing. I found someone who had a house and they were actually renting out rooms in a house. So now I live there. Now I am not homeless anymore. Thank God. What is invisibility cloak? What the heck is that? They asking me a question. What is invisibility cloak? I don't know what that is. It's a question that they're asking, but do you guys know what that is? Because I don't. I'm ready to Google it, but I don't know what that means. It says, what is invisibility cloak? I'm not sure what that means. I'm about to probably just take it off. I don't know, child. I don't know, child. They be asking me these questions that be popping up on my stream. Invisibility cloak. I don't know if y'all saw that question, but I don't know what that means. But I wasn't going to go live today because I didn't feel like it, but I guess it's good for me to go live for an hour and do what I normally do, right? And I came out to the car. My car is so dirty. It got salt all over it. I want to wash it, but I don't want to pay to wash it. So I'm thinking the house might have a hose, and I can get the hose and just spray it down. I can get the hose and spray the salt off my car. So I don't know if they have a hose there, but hopefully they do. I can hose this car down. The snow is melting though, so that's nice. The snow is melting. I'm gonna go home and make some oodles and noodles and eat some avocado with it. Because I got these 2 avocados at the house that I need to eat. Because if you don't eat avocados in like within a week or so, they just go bad. Hello, how are you? I just got done hiking. I'm at a park. And I took a hike today. I feel good. I had to come out in nature and take a hike because I was feeling bad. But I feel better now. How's everybody doing? If there's anybody new here, let me know if you're new. Please let me know if you're new. What's going on, guys? Somebody was asking me, what's the live stream about? It's about nothing. The live stream is simply about me just talking and running my mouth. Here goes somebody pulling their car up right beside me. I don't understand people. How weird. Maybe she's taking her dog for a walk. Some lady put her car up beside mine. I think when I get back to the house, I'm going to go watch a Netflix movie or something. But yeah, there's drama on the horizon. Wow, I got 21 people watching me. Hello. Hello to the 21 people. How's everybody doing today? Oh, she's dumping out her trash. At least she's putting it in the garbage and not on the ground. I know she was probably going to take her dog out for a walk, but she's putting her trash in the garbage. What's everybody up to this weekend? Anybody doing anything good? Soak up the rest of this time with the park, because in the summertime when spring and stuff get here, they're going to have all these pigeons. All these birds will be out here, and this whole parking lot will be filled with bird crap. So take the time out and enjoy. I didn't even really want to go live today, but maybe I'll stay live for like 30 minutes. I still put forth the effort to say I was going to go live every day. I think last time I was live, was it last night? No, I didn't go live last night. I was live yesterday morning. I think before I went to work, I was live. Friday morning, I think I did a 2-hour live stream. What you guys got going on this weekend? Anything good? I came out today and took a hike in the park. in the snow. The snow was melting, so y'all know it was a lot of mud and stuff back there, but it was a nice hike. I'm glad that I went out there and did my hike because it was nice. Thank you for the gift. Thank you for the donation. Now, my plans tonight are to go back to the house and relax. No, happy Valentine's Day to people who celebrating it. Happy Valentine's Day to all the lovers. And to all the lovers, I appreciate you. I'm relaxing. Nothing much going on with me, honey. I actually took the day off. I called out of work. And I know my job is like, and it's so weird because last year, Valentine's Day, I called out too. Not that I'm doing anything, but I don't care about Valentine's Day, but I don't care about Valentine's Day, but I don't bash it either. Like, I'm not bashing people. If you having a good time with your significant other, enjoy your day, right? But it don't mean nothing to me. But I'm definitely not against it, right? So if you're going to have a fabulous day with your love, you with your lover, enjoy your day. What y'all doing today? Anybody going out with their lovers? Anybody taking out their girlfriends, their husbands, their wives? Anybody going out today to have a nice meal? Maybe a nice steak dinner with a nice baked potato with some lobster on the side. That would be nice. That would be nice. It's a nice day today. I stepped outside and it was really warm. Hi, Joanna. Jonah or Joanna? It looks like Jonah. How you doing? I took off. I took a mental health day from work today. Mental health is real. I needed to take a day to just clear my mind. So I got a 3-day weekend. So I'm excited about that. 3-day weekend. We happy about that, honey. Just eating some snacks. Well, they got steak nachos. That looks good. Y'all know I'm always up for like a nice recipe that I can make something good. This is steak nachos on the back of this. Y'all see that? And I'm eating a bag of these. I like to eat these with the sauce. What do they call it? Queso or no? Queso is cheese, right? So I eat these with the tomato sauce that you can find. You know, the pre-made sauce that you can put with the tomatoes and all that stuff inside. You could buy that ShopRite. What do they call it? It's not queso, whatever they call it. So I buy that and then I put grated cheese on top of my chips. So I put the sauce. I call it tomato sauce. It's tomatoes, peppers, and everything. I forget what they call it, but I get one of those like kind of already pre-made from ShopRite or whatever. The dipping sauce that you can dip out and put on. So I put that on there and then I get the grated cheese and I sprinkle the grated cheese on top of one of these. And that's like my favorite snack. I love it. I like guacamole and all that stuff, but I don't be having time. I don't like getting guacamole that's already pre-made. I like getting guacamole that I can make myself because it's fresh and it tastes so good. But it's so good. But they have a recipe on the back, steak nachos, and it looks good. Y'all know I'm probably going to be making this. What's up, Joanna? I'm good. How are you, Queen? I'm good. I went hiking today, so I'm at the park right now. That's why I'm sitting in my car. But it was a beautiful day. It was nice and warm. So I needed a mental health walk today. I was like, I need to get back in nature. I need to get back out here and hike. And somebody was like, it's still snowing back. Like, it's still snow everywhere and everything. So I just put on my boots. Look, I put on my snow boots. Y'all can't see them because they in the bag, but I put on my snow boots. And I went back there and took me a nice hike for like 40 minutes or whatever. So it was nice. It was a nice mental hike for me today because I needed to be like in nature and I needed to feel good because I wasn't feeling good when I got here. I was like feeling kind of down, you know. So I was like, I know I need to be in nature when I feel down and I feel like I'm tired and I'm tired of so much, right? I got stuff going on at work. I got stuff going on at the house that I live in. And of course I have my own personal problems that I deal with. So today I just felt like I didn't want to lay in bed, you know? I didn't want to just lay there and feel bad about myself and just feel like crap. I didn't want to feel down in the dumps. So I was like, let me go take a hike. And I feel good now. Like, I feel good. I exercise and I feel good. So I just needed to get out of the house because I could be tired. Like, I made breakfast, and then after that, I ate my eggs and bacon or whatever I made for breakfast. And then after that, I said, I'm going to go lay down and take a nap. I really didn't sleep like that. I was actually really watching like YouTube stuff. But I just start feeling like I was down in the dumps. I just didn't feel good. So I was like, I'm not going to stay in this house and feel like this. I'm getting up and I'm going to go get dressed and I'm going to go take a hike. I wanted to go wash my car. My car needs to be washed really bad, but probably not going to do that today. But I was feeling bad. So I was like, let me go back here in the woods and take me a hike. And people was looking at me like, oh my God, you know it's still snowy and icy back there. I said, so? So I need to get in nature and just feel, I need to feel good. And I feel better. You're pretty and nice energy. Thank you. I made my own steak and lobster. That sounds good. Sounds good. Steak and lobster sounds nice. That's good. It's definitely a beautiful day. It snowed on Little this morning. Oh, it snowed this morning, huh? Yeah, we didn't get any snow this morning. I don't know. I was sleeping, but I don't think we got snow at all. But it's still snowing icy out here. But it was warm enough, so the snow and stuff is starting to melt. So I'm hoping that'll be our last, winter snow stuff for the year. I hope we don't get any more snow, but who knows? Who knows, honey? But I wasn't feeling well today. Just going through a lot of stuff. At the house, it's just a lot of drama happening. The girls are talking about kicking somebody out. Like this new girl that's came in like after me. They're saying, oh, it's not working out with her because of this, that, and the third. So it's just a lot of drama with that. I live in a house filled with drama stuff. Like everybody's stabbing each other in the back. Everybody's talking about. It's like a reality show, honey. And I just be sitting back like, I'm saying to the one girl, like, well, if you had a job, maybe you wouldn't be tied up with all this drama. But life is crazy. Life is crazy. Oh, you're in New York? Okay. Yeah, no snow here. Have a relaxing day. Thanks, Tracy. How are you? I had a pretty good day. I laid around most of the day. Like I said, I took a mental health day. I called out of work today. Mental health day. I needed it. And, I got stuff going on at work that's just draining me too. But you gotta just get out here in life and try to do something that brings you joy. Find joy in your life because you're not going to find joy no other way. You're not going to find joy through other people. You're not going to find joy, at work. You got to just find your own piece of joy in life. And if you can't find that, you're going to have a hard life. That's why I was like, well, let me go take a hike because I feel better. I felt so good when I was back there. Like, I felt like, oh, nothing. I'm not having any problems. Everything's okay. So I felt good. I'm glad I got out of the bed because if I didn't get out of the bed, if I was still kind of laying around in bed, then those feelings of like that, I get that empty feeling that try to take over me. I just feel empty, And I don't like to feel, I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel empty because that's not a good place for me to be in. And feeling empty. And I don't call it depression because I don't believe I ever like suffer from depression, but I get sad and I get lonely and then that feeling of like emptiness. And I don't like that feeling. So there's only like so much YouTube and so much social media I can watch. And after a time, I feel like I got to grab hold of myself because if I don't, I feel like I'm slipping. You know what I mean? Mental health is very important. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Thank you. And it's so crazy because me calling out of work today, like when I go back, the stuff is still going to be there. But I just needed to step away. I hate going through work drama. I hate feeling like not my job is on the line, but I hate drama at work. I really do. I feel like I want to like the position that I have. I'm having a problem with one of my assistant managers, and she's a young girl, and she's just very negative and she's not really a leader, right? Managers are not supposed to give you attitude. Managers are not supposed to be unprofessional, but they're managers. So a lot of managers can get away with a lot of stuff. So I'm not really getting along with my assistant manager at all. She's very nasty. And I feel like I want to transfer to a new location, but the only other location I could go to is closer to home. But the two girls that are there, I ain't so crazy about them either because they're drama too. Like, it's just drama everywhere you go. Drama everywhere I go. And I know somebody came in my video one day, like a troll was trying to troll me, right? They were like, you have problems everywhere you go. So I'm just like, what? And this lady stalks me. She stalks my channel all the time. She was like, you always got some drama wherever you go. I said, well, I just simply share my life. So I share my life and I share some things that are going on in my life. So if that's what you feel, I'm sorry you feel that way. That's how you have to start telling people. You're in the middle of the house cleaning while I got the chance and the weather's allowing because I'm supposed to get a storm tomorrow. So love it. Oh, is it a snowstorm coming, Patrick? House cleaning. God will make a way for you. He sure will. Like, I'm not on here whining and crying about anything. This is just life, you know? You go through ups and downs, and sometimes I go through some downs. And I don't like going through downs, but such is life, right? At least I'm able to identify when I don't feel right, and I can jump up and say, okay, let me go do a hike so I can feel better, you know? I'm able to identify when I don't feel right. And I don't believe it's depression or anything. I think it's just life, you know, it's just life. Life is just lifing. So I know that's life. Life is life, and it's sad. It's hurtful when you have to deal. It seemed like every which way. It's drama at the house. The girls are fighting. They're drama. Oh, we're gonna kick this new girl out. This and that. So they're telling me about that today. And I got stuff going on at work. And you know I have a personal life and stuff like that. So, oh, you're having rain. Okay. Well, at least the rain is gonna wash away all this snow. So yeah. But it was a nice day today though. The weather was beautiful. I wish I would have got out a little bit earlier, but I was like, let me do a live stream for the next hour or so before it gets dark. And I'm glad I came out hiking today. I'm really proud of myself for getting up out of the bed, because that's all I was doing was laying around in bed. I was watching this lady that does YouTube that she reminds me so much of myself. She's not going through what I'm going through, but I like her because she's different and I'm different. I'm not your average girl, right? It's a lot of things about me that people think is like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing, like, I'm not your normal woman, right? I don't present myself normally to the world or to whatever. So people always put me aside, like, something's weird with you. You're not normal. So this lady that I watch and I really like her, she's just different. She lives her life differently. And a lot of people look at her videos and they bash her, but she has a huge following of people that love her. So I just like her. I attract myself to her. And I've been watching her for like 10 years, but she's just different. And I love different. I love the person that, like at work, I'm always attracted to the person at work. I'm not attracted to the popular people. I'm attracted and I become friends with people who other people pick on. I love the person that's being picked on. That's just who I am, because I get picked on, right? People bother me. They tease me. They say, oh, you don't have this. You don't have that. You don't have this done. That's not done. But I love myself because I'm comfortable in my own skin and I don't care what other people say. I always end up being friends with the person that's being bullied. It's a lady at my job right now that's being bullied. And I always encourage those people. I always grab them and say, hey, you know, build your backbone. Don't let people do this to you. I'm always friends with the underdog. And I was even like that in high school. I'm always friends with the person that nobody wants to bother with, because nobody wanted to bother with me. But I was okay being alone if I needed to be. I was okay with standing alone if I needed to. Even within my own family unit, I was always ostracized and like the black sheep and all this stuff. So I'm always like, I gravitate towards the person that everybody teases and messes with. I just do. You root for the underdog, and that's what's up. And hello, happy for Valentine's. And thank you, happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, I root for the underdog because you know what? I am the underdog, and I've always been the underdog. People just, women too, like they would say things like, you're not normal. Like, I don't act like you're normal, typical woman that, you know, like when people come on social media, right, they feel like they have to do all this making up. They have to make up the back screen. They have to do their hair. They got to wear makeup. I'm not that girl. And people be like, you need to do this and you need to do that. And then the trolls come in here and say stuff. I don't care, man. I don't care. When it's time for me to clean up myself and look what the world says presentable, I will, but I don't really care how I come off, because I'm comfortable with myself. That's why. Somebody said the other day, are you going to put on any makeup? Are you going to do your hair? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to look just like I look right now. I'm not. I love being a different. I like being different than everybody else. You keep it real natural. Yeah, thank you. When it's time for me to look nice, if I'm going somewhere, that's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm cool with myself. Somebody was trying to rip me apart in the comments the other day. You're not hurting me by saying anything that you say, because I'm going to still present myself the way I've been presenting myself all this time. The way I want to. People just crack me up, man. Like, are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? No, I'm not. Now, when I go to work, that's different. When I go to work, I polish myself. But as far as like social media and YouTube and stuff, I don't care what the trolls say. I don't give a damn what nobody think about me. My appearance, how I come on here looking, I really don't care. I'm not out here looking for anything. So from a child, I love especially the cartoon Underdog, because I felt like, yeah, I've been the underdog all my life, man. Even in my family, I've been the underdog. At work, I'm the underdog. But I don't care about being an underdog. So when I see somebody else that's being bullied, like there's this lady at my job, she's an older woman, she's being bullied right now, and I always gravitate to people like that. I be like, listen, you gonna be okay. I know what it feels like to be the underdog. Trust me, I know what it feels like to be pushed around, bullied. But one thing I do fight back. I'm not the underdog to just sit there and let somebody push me around. I will fight you. But I'm not going to fight you at work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, not fight in a physical way, but I'm just saying fight if I need to with my mouth, my words, or fight in emails. In a professional way, I will fight back. So I'm not going to let nobody back me into a corner, but I will fight you in a professional way. And you should never let anybody take your joy, for sure. I'm spoiling myself today having 2 scoops of pistachio ice cream. Ooh, that sounds good, from Brewster's. In Atlanta, that must be good. Is it a natural place that they make the ice cream like there? Preach. Yeah, you're not a pushover. Yeah, not a pushover. Not a pushover at all. So I get so many trolls, and they troll me, right? Some people I block, right? I don't really block anybody, to be honest. There's this particular lady that comes in here every day, and she just says the most meanest things on my videos. And I just be like, it's so funny how you can type somebody like 3 paragraphs of just hate, right? But this lady constantly comes and watch my video. I just be like, sis, like, what is wrong with you? No one, like, people that do YouTube, especially people that do YouTube and they get paid for YouTube, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, people that get paid for platforms that they share their life, nobody's thinking about what a troll is saying. Like, you're the only one that sit there and type 3 paragraphs about, oh, I don't like this about you, or you do, you know. You're not hurting my feelings. I'm not running from social media because of what someone is saying about me. They still call me Harriet Tubman. Like, and some guy came in here, I know it was a man, but he was like, oh, you look like a slave. You look like Harriet Tubman. Okay. Like, what, how am I supposed to feel about that? I laugh because I think it's funny. But y'all think y'all offended me? Because if I step out and I put on some nice clothes and I'm going on a date or whatever, I'm going to look good. So maybe some days I don't look so great, like probably right now, but I'm actually okay I'm okay in my own skin. I don't, like I said before, I tell the trolls, like, sorry to break it to you, but I don't suffer from low self-esteem. I never have. So you're not offending me. They still come back and say, you look like Harriet. You do look like... That's okay. That's all right. That's okay. I say to them, I say, you know what? I'm sorry that you feel that way. It's comical to me. I was made with fresh waffle cones. Oh, that sounds nice. You're not a pushover. That sounds really nice. All of our ice cream shops where I live are closed. So I don't know any ice cream shops that's open. They don't open until like springtime. So yeah. But ice cream sounds good. I haven't had frozen ice cream in a while. I think that's why your followers relate to you talking, because you're probably all underdogs. Yeah. Maybe they are underdogs. But I'm okay being an underdog. Like, I'm comfortable. Like, no one likes me. No one wants to see my face. Like, I'm okay. I'm not like, I don't need to be like, I'm not, there's a girl at my job that used to work there, and she was like, she was honest, and I like her honesty. She said, I'm a people pleaser. And I said, oh, are you? Okay. Well, I'm not. So me and her kind of bashed heads a little bit because I'm not a people pleaser. I I normally don't care what a person thinks of me. I don't care if someone at work thinks I'm ugly, they think I'm cute, they think I'm like, I don't care what you think of me. It's all about what you think about yourself. How do you feel on the inside of your heart about yourself? But some women, there's so many women at my job that one girl admitted the fact that she was a people pleaser. And I was like, wow, that must be hard. Because I'm not a people pleaser. We open ourselves up to bullying your beautiful black sister. Yeah, yeah, I don't care about the bullies. If I cared about like the bullies and the things that they say to me, I wouldn't be on here every day. So, and I wouldn't really present myself. I would try to clean myself up a little bit, but I really don't care. Like I come on here with my hair looking crazy. Like I don't care. I'm not on here looking for anything. I'm not on here looking for a husband. I'm not on here looking for nothing. I just want to make relatable content about homelessness and my experience being homeless and living in transitional housing right now, and the ups and downs with that has been crazy. But again, I tell people all the time, I put myself in this situation. So no, I'm not coming up here crying about anything. I'm not coming up here asking for donations. I come up here basically sharing my life, sharing my story, and just going from there. But I even see people make content about other like big YouTubers, and there's this one guy that he's kind of pissing me off, and I've been watching him for years, right? But now he has this content where he's like exposing people, like, oh, I'm exposing this person, and people do whatever kind of content they want to do, but I just say let people do what they want to do. If they're lying about their story, let them. If they lying and they feel comfortable with their lies, like let people come on social media and do and say what they want to say, as long as they are not hurting someone. I know this lady, I watch her, and this one guy just makes videos about her, bashing her, bashing her, bashing her. He bashes a lot of people, right? He's like one of these people that say, I'm going to expose you. He's one of those YouTubers that say, I'm going to expose you for lying. The world needs to know that you're a liar. I said he might find me next and say that I'm lying about my story, but you know, I don't care. He's a big YouTuber. Like he got a lot of subscribers and everything, but I think it's kind of messed up. But that's his content. That's what he does. But I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right to expose. You know what I mean? Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, CJ. What's going on? You doing anything? Are you taking anybody out tonight, this evening? Or any of the gentlemen taking a nice lady out for dinner tonight or something? Like anybody doing anything? I'm, of course, not doing nothing. But I'm going back to the house and relax. You know, that's what I'm going to do. But I left the house today because I was feeling some type of way. I was feeling depressed. I was feeling sad. And I was feeling lonely. But I wasn't feeling lonely to the point of, when I say I feel lonely, I don't feel lonely in the fact of going to go find me a man or going to find a relationship. Not lonely in that fact, as y'all can understand. It's different loneliness. It's different forms of loneliness. When people say, oh, I'm lonely, I feel lonely, I feel lonely, I feel lonely in the fact of not being in a relationship lonely. That's not the loneliness I feel. It's a different form of loneliness that I feel, but it's not a relationship. I don't need a man. I didn't say I needed a man. I don't recall me saying I needed a man out of my face. I'm not against being in a relationship. I'm not against love, relationships, happiness, but I'm not searching for a man. So I never said I needed a man. I never said I didn't need a man. But I do need a man. But I don't need a man right now in my life that I'm searching for one. So I'm not against men or relationships or love, and but it's just not on my psyche right now. And I don't know if it'll ever be on my psyche in life, because I'm just not, like, I'm okay. It's a lot of bad stuff happening out here with people in these relationships. And I just be looking like, oh God, he did what to you? Or she did what? What? So I'd be like, I'm glad it's not a part of my life. You know, when I see people go through these bad breakups and these bad relationships, I just be like, oh my God, I'm glad it's not happening to me. I'm glad that, like, my situation has nothing to do with a relationship. And I'm so freaking excited and happy about that. My loss has nothing to do with the man, nothing to do with any kind of relationships or nothing. So I'm happy with that. Because relationships can really have you messed up. And I'm glad I don't have nothing to do with it. But how's everybody doing today? I got 34 people watching me. Can we get up to 34 likes, please? You pray who's for you. Yeah, I'm not really looking to find. So God will bring somebody, and I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm good. I'm good. And if it's Valentine's Day and you guys are going out or taking you a nice lady out, enjoy your day. Oh, this water tastes good. I'm trying to think. If you guys are going out for Valentine's Day, I'm so pissed off. I lost my glasses. I don't know where they are. I said I don't know where they are. But if you guys are going out for Valentine's Day, enjoy that. Enjoy your day. If you guys are taking a nice lady or gentleman out today, enjoy it. I don't feel no kind of way about Valentine's Day. I'm not against it. I don't really care. I called out of work today so I can get my mental health in check. I was feeling a little bit off today. I was feeling a little bit to the left. And I feel good because I came out to the park. I took a nice hike in the woods and it was icy back there, but it was a nice little piece of exercise for me. A 30-minute, I think I was back there for about 40 minutes, but it was nice. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. So when I go back to the house, I'm gonna get on my yoga mat and stretch because I feel like I'm getting pain in my back again. Like my lower back feels like that pain is starting to manifest. Gotta stretch that out. Gotta do some. I'm gonna get me an inversion. Like I don't know if y'all ever seen the inversion benches where you could do a headstand. And I do headstands, but I do headstands. I don't have the inversion bench. So when you get the inversion bench, when you do a headstand will stop that back pain. Because yoga, when I started yoga in the beginning of all of this, like I started getting kind of bad back pain a few years ago. Not bad where I can't move and everything like that, but and I think my back pain is like stress, right? So I feel like the pain is starting to come back to my back and it feels like it's coming up like I have a nerve here that hurts sometimes. And I know it only happens when I'm stressed out or if I get, upset about something. You got to be aware of your surroundings. So I'm looking for the traffickers. I could have sworn one time I was being trafficked. I thought somebody was trying to kidnap me from this park a couple of months ago. But yeah, I'm getting me an inversion bench. I'm going to order it from Amazon, a cheap one. An inversion bench where you put your head in the bench, you put your hands like this, and your body you're like on a headstand. But it's a machine. It's not a machine. It's like a stool that you could put your body up and you're upside down. So you're standing on your head, but it's safer than doing it freely on your own. I could do a headstand on my own, but I always do it up against the wall just in case I fall backwards. But my balance is better. My balance is on point. So I'm gonna get this inversion. I'll stand on my head every day. I'm gonna do 5 minutes of headstand. Well, probably not 5 minutes. That's a little long, but maybe a minute here and a minute there, 2 minutes or whatever. So I'm gonna stand on my head. Standing on your head is good for you. Good for your body. It's good for you to stand on your head at least once a day. Try it. Try it. You're gonna see a change in your life. But I'm gonna get me an inversion bench. I'm gonna get one on Amazon. I think the cheapest one I found on Amazon was like $37. So I'm gonna get me a cheap one, keep it in my room. I'm gonna be on that doggone thing every day. I could do a headstand now. My balance is good, but you don't want to mess yourself up because you could break your neck if you do a headstand the wrong. If you do the headstand the wrong way, you could break your neck. If you have a place to do yoga, that's outstanding because it's so hard to do anything for yourself when you're homeless. I'm not homeless anymore. I'm in a transitional housing, so I don't know if you caught up on me, but you probably need to go back and look at some of my videos. Some of my How men don't read women's signals right. It's really funny because it's so true what she's saying. I don't understand what you're saying. You say everyone's listening to her on YouTube because she talks about how men don't read women's signals, right? It's really funny, but it's so true what she's saying. Who are we talking about? How men don't read women's signals. I don't really talk about relationships on my channel, so I don't. They asked me something about like we were talking about like Valentine's Day, so I don't really talk about men or women. I don't talk about relationships. I don't really talk about relationships. How you doing today, Patrick? Hi, Kenneth Hunter. How you doing? Is anybody making content? I pray you find who is for you. You pray I find who is for me. I'm not really looking. I'm not really looking. Open to relationships. Like I'm open. But a man is gonna have to come to me. I don't flirt with guys. I don't come up if I see a nice looking man, I really don't come and say, I might look at him and smile or something, but I don't approach men. If you have a place to do yoga. Yeah, I have a place to do yoga. I have a room. I'm not in the shelter anymore. So I've been out of the shelter now for about a month. So I'm in transitional housing, which is a house filled with women, and we all pay rent for our room. So I'm in a transitional housing. But I have my own room, thank God. Thank God I have my own room. I'm blessed. And I pay rent now, so I gotta pay the bills. Gotta pay the bills. I got 29 people watching me. I got 26 thumbs up. Can I get to 29 thumbs up if you guys don't mind? If you guys have not thumbs me up, can you thumbs up? Do you guys like my nails? They're pink. I'm going to take them off by tomorrow because they're starting to... I hate when nails start to just chip away and fade, but I love painting my nails, y'all, even though my hands are dry. I might go live on TikTok. I'm trying with the TikTok stuff. TikTok is tough. TikTok is hard. I'm trying to build my TikTok up, child. It's a lot on social media because doing social media can be a lot. It can be a lot. I have Instagram, I have Facebook, I have TikTok, and I have YouTube. And trying to manage everything is hard. I really don't do content on Facebook, and I don't produce content on Instagram. I was producing content on Facebook and Instagram when I had my soap business, which I'm going to have my soap business open again really soon. So you guys look out for that. I'm going to be making my soaps again really soon. But Instagram, Facebook, I don't really do much on. TikTok, I be trying to go back and build. One of my TikToks have almost like 6,000 subscribers, which is great. But I really don't put the effort into TikTok. I just don't. I really probably should go live on there after I get off of this because I haven't been live on TikTok in such a long time. I really should do that. Are you guys on TikTok at all? But yeah, I found that stretching from martial arts and has really helped me the most. I'm just beginner. Yeah, stretching is amazing. I started stretching, I started doing yoga consistently maybe like 2 years ago. Consistent doing yoga 2 years ago. But stretching is literally the best thing ever. I'm so glad I got on that. Like I told myself I was on a stretching journey. Like I want to know how to do a split, right? So I'm on a split journey, trying to open up my hips, and I'm going to get that yoga inversion bench where I could do headstands and everything. Because it really just heals my body. It heals any pain I may have in my back or any pain I have on my shoulders. Like when I stretch and everything, it's amazing. I'm telling y'all, it don't matter how old you are. Get you a yoga mat and get on that yoga mat. You don't even have to do yoga, but just stretch your body. If you stretch your body every single day, you are going to see that you're going to feel better. You're going to move better. Your balance and everything is going to be better. I do yoga. And I do just the basic yoga. I don't be doing all that other theatrical stuff, but I just do the basic yoga. And I stretch. I haven't been in the gym in a while because I told myself I backed out of cardio for a minute because I felt like I was just doing too much with cardio. So I backed out of cardio and I said, I'm going to do yoga for a straight 30 days. So I've been doing yoga now since I've been at the house, I've been doing yoga now. So it's been about almost a month, but I needed a break from the gym, so I left the gym. I've been out of the gym now for like 30 days, but I'm going to go back to the gym probably next month. I'll go back because I do miss the gym now because I've been doing the yoga. I've been on the mat for a while, so I have to have change. I'm a woman that needs change. I can't do the same thing. I just have to have change in my life. I stay in the gym for a while. I'm tired of doing yoga. I'm tired of the treadmill. I'm tired of the weights. I'm tired of the elliptical. So I got to find something else to do. I miss being in the gym before COVID happened. I was a part of this gym where we would all get together and do cardio. It was so fun. But when COVID happened, that gym just went out of business. So in the fitness world, when it comes to my fitness and my exercise and my working out, I need to like do yoga for a month and then I'm over yoga. Then I go back into the gym and start my cardio, run on a treadmill, do my thing there. I get sick of the gym. I'm out the gym. I need to do something different. I need to do like group fitness where everybody's doing cardio together. I love that. But I just need to, like with fitness, I need to do multiple different things. And multiple different things mean I could stay in yoga for a month or two and then I go back into the gym. I'll stay in the gym for a month or two and then after that I need something different to do. Okay, it's springtime, so now I'm gonna get back out here and start hiking again and coming out early in the morning while everybody's still asleep, getting out here in the street doing my exercise. It's nothing like it. I feel so good. Like it charges the rest of my day when I'm like putting forth that effort for my mental health and for my body. My body is so strong, man. Like, I don't know what to say. People complain about their bodies and getting old and this and that. I can't touch my toes. You got to put the consistency out there. If you're not consistent with really caring about yourself, and the older we get, we need to have this mobility in our bodies. It's so important. It's so important. Happy Valentine's Day. No, but my brother does TikTok, and sometimes he'll send me stuff because it's funny. Yeah, TikTok can be fun. I get enough cardio walking around the property and taking care of the chickens. Oh, you live on a farm. Oh, I love that life. But I like to do stretching because it's hilly and there's not a lot. Okay, that's good. Living on a farm is amazing. I love that life. I have to have positive people. I have to have positivity people go. Are you a lefty or a righty? I'm a righty. I'm a lefty. No, I'm not looking up, never looking down, never looking left, nothing looking right. I looked to the Lord since I was a child. Good for you. I look to the Lord as well. Good for you. But exercise is just me just walking today. When I came here, I said I needed mentally. I just felt like I was slipping a little bit. Like I was feeling like when I was at the house, I just felt like I was sleeping. I took a nap and then I started watching some YouTube videos of this lady that I like to watch. But after that, I just started feeling sad. I started feeling down. So I was like, let me shake this off of me. Let me go out here to the trails and go back here and do my hikes. And I'm glad that I did. And somebody was like, it's snowy and icy back there. I said, I know. I have my winter boots, and I put my winter boots on and I went back on those trails and I took a nice hike and I feel good. I feel good. I'm glad I did it. The one thing about being in the shelter was when people were so negative, I couldn't handle that. I have to have a positive environment. Yeah, and it's so hard to find a positive environment, especially in my situation. I have to be where I have to be because I don't have anywhere else to go, right? So when you don't have any other options, you don't have any other options unless you just magically come into like $100,000 and get rich. Maybe you win a lottery. Yeah, you can go buy yourself a house. But when you're in my situation, I have to be where I'm at because I don't have anywhere else to go. So I don't have any options. Yeah, it's negative environment, but I have to be there and work through it. And I worked through every negative environment that I was in and got out. So I got out of the shelter. I got out and I found this place and I found the information I needed to find. And they said, yeah, we have an open bed. So I was grateful. But even the environment I'm in now with the girls, it's not a positive one because it's drama over there. And the girls are telling me now, like, oh, yeah, we're going to kick this girl out because she was negatively. She said this girl was stirring up so much drama. But it's so funny because the girls that are talking about her stirring up drama, they are the drama. So it's just so freaking crazy, man. And like it never fails. Of course, I have drama at work and I got drama where I live, and I can't escape it until I find me my own apartment. So that's why I'm working hard to try to just get out of this situation. But it's hard when you don't have the money. So if I magically win the lottery, then I could go magically put some money down on a house. But um, it's tough, and there's nothing that you can really do. The only thing you can do is keep going every day. You know what I mean? Everybody don't have that option of like magically finding them an apartment. If they don't have the finances, you just don't have it. Hi from Portugal. How are you? He's blocked. Yeah, sometimes you just don't have a choice in the situation. I would love to be around positive people, but sometimes that's just not going to happen. I'm gonna put on the heat. It's a little chilly. It's a little chilly, honey. I need to go wash my car so bad. I gotta. Car wash is open now. When it gets dark, I don't think the car. I don't want to go wash my car wash in a seedy neighborhood because I don't know. You never know how that's gonna go. But I think the house that I live in, I think they have a hose that I can use. Hopefully. Because one girl, like every time I ask her a question about something in the house, like, is there a hose here? She'll go off in this whole hour conversation. Like, I just asked you if there are holes here so I can hose my car down. Like, I don't need all that extra talk. I don't need all the extra talk. I need to wash my hair is what I need to do. I need to go to a full body masseuse. Maybe that'll guard some of my stress. Maybe that'll stop some of my stress. I need a full body massage. I be seeing the massages on Instagram. I be seeing those men. They be making money too. Like they be making money off women, going state to state massaging women. And I'd be like, oh my God, I need that in my life. I need that. I need it. I need a massage from like my head all the way to my toenails. I need it. I don't like the drama either, but there's nothing I can do. I gotta deal with what I gotta deal with until the day that I'm able to get my keys to my new apartment. You know, when I get those keys to my new place, then I can be like, I'll be out. Like, I don't know if y'all know, if remember the videos. Please go watch my playlist videos, y'all. Please go watch my videos because when you guys watch my videos, that helps me make some extra money for YouTube. I get paid monthly on YouTube, which is nice. I haven't got my first check yet because that's a whole nother situation. I have to verify my address, and that hasn't been going so well. So, um, please, if you guys are able to, please go watch my playlist. That helps me grow on my channel. It helps me also get paid on my channel. Um, YouTube is a platform that I started for myself because I told y'all one day when I stayed in my car, I believe God was speaking to my spirit, like telling me, listen, open up your channel, talk about what you're going through, and go from there. And I got monetized just starting to talk about my journey in homelessness. And I'm not homeless no more, but I say I'm homeless until I'm able to get my own place. That's what I'm saying. I'm homeless until I get my own spot. I'm homeless until I get my own spot. Yes, yes, yes. I'm homeless until I get the keys to my own place, like a deed to my own house or a deed to my own apartment. Even though I'm not technically homeless, because being homeless, people say homeless can be different things. I say homeless is not having your own place with your deed, a deed to your house, a deed to your apartment with my name on it, because it's mine, and I can move how I want to and kind of do what I want to. So, I mean, that's going to happen soon, but I don't say I'm homeless anymore because I'm technically really not, but where I live is a temporary space. You know what I'm saying? They were going to give me a house in the city, and I was sheltering, and that was fine. I accepted that so I could volunteer and work, but didn't have. Oh wow, yeah, I lived in a six-man room too, and you're right. But you have an interesting insight into people, and I found it fascinating things I never seen before. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I watch. I'm not the only watcher. I watch my surroundings and the people that I live with. I have something to say about each person. Like I watch how they move, and I just watch things with my own two eyes. And I don't hate anybody, but there's some people that I dislike in this journey of me living in this house. It's a lot of drama with the women. It's a lot of back and forth, a lot of cattiness, a lot of and the good thing is of me having a job, I'm never there. Like I'm out the house at least 8, 9, 10 hour days. I'm not even there. So yeah, I'm not there. So and they watch me too. The ones that it's a lady in the house that I'm not really crazy about because she is nosy. She's like I call her a monitoring spirit. She be tiptoeing down the hallway, seeing if she hears something, seeing if she hear you having a conversation on your phone. If I have a conversation on my phone to anybody, I go outside in my car or I just exit the building because I don't want people in my conversation. I don't want because people really be listening because that house like in the middle of the night when everybody's asleep, you could hear a pin drop. So it's one of those houses where you could hear everything. You can hear everything. And I noticed that you can hear everything because I can, if I can hear them talking, I know that they can hear me. So that's just kind of like obvious that, if I can hear y'all can hear me. And I don't want y'all in my business. Not that I have anybody calling me anyway, but any kind of conversations, like one of my girlfriends from work, and I call her my girlfriend. She's a friend. She's like the person at work that I'm cool with. So she was like, oh, when it slows down, I need to call you and talk to you. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's a lot of drama going on, girl. I know. I know. So she said she gonna call me. So I said, well, call me maybe when you get off work, give me a call, whatever the fact. So she said it was busy. And I said, okay, I understand. We had a camera, cameras, listening devices. Did you have that too? Where I'm at? They had a camera. It was weird because when I moved there was a camera in the kitchen and all of a sudden it disappeared. So I don't know what they got, but I don't trust them because there was a camera in the kitchen. Like there was a camera in the common area. And to me, a common area is a kitchen and a living room. I don't see a camera in the living room. I did see a camera in the kitchen. And all of a sudden the camera was on the wall. So I don't know if it was a fake camera or it was a real camera. I really don't know. But when you have a camera somewhere, that means somebody's watching. Somebody has to watch that camera. You might not have somebody watching it 24/7, but there is a camera that somebody probably could look back on or whatever. So the camera was in the kitchen when I first moved in. And then all of a sudden, 2 weeks after that, I didn't see the camera on the wall anymore. So I don't know if it was like a mock camera, a fake camera or whatever, but I did see that. So I don't know what they got in that house. You know, they would only have to have a camera in the living room, the kitchen, or like the hallway. So I don't know. I don't trust them. So I don't have no conversations. If it's something that I don't want nobody to hear, I don't talk about it. Anything that I say, I leave the house, I go in the room, or I wait till I go to work and I'll talk about it, or I come on my YouTube channel. I even did YouTube a few times when I was in the house, but I even stopped like running my YouTube lives in the house because I don't want them in my business. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be listening like, oh, is she talking? She must do social media. Oh my God, let's find out where her channel is. You know what I mean? People are nosy. Oh boy, it disappeared, huh? Yeah, it disappeared. So I don't know if it was a real camera or fake. It didn't look like it was a real camera. It just like a camera somebody stuck on the wall. So I don't know if it was a fake camera or whatever. Very strange. The camera's gone. I don't know. I don't know. It didn't look like it was a camera connected to any kind of, because I had cameras in my apartment. I had a camera in my living room area. That way, if any janitor or anybody came into my apartment or whatever was going on in my apartment when I was living there, I could see it from at work. You know, everybody got cameras like in their house, in the living room area, front door. You got a camera. You got a camera facing outside. So like everybody got a camera, but the way the camera was on the wall, it was mounted like a sticker. So it didn't have anything with like a cord going to a wall, plugged into a socket. There was none of that. So I didn't see that, but it was a camera just hanging up there. So I don't know what happened to it or if it was real or not. I really don't know. Hey, how you doing, Miss Thomas? What's going on? Yeah, I don't know what they got in there. We don't never know what they have, but I don't trust none of them. So yeah, the camera's going. It was there. It just mounted. It was on the wall and then it just disappeared. It could be a camera just for show. You know, it could be one of those showy cameras that say, hey, we're watching, when they're really not watching. You know what I mean? Just say a mystery because they figure you're out, then they act accordingly, which isn't your favor. I see when they do people that they are open and honest and kind. They drove this one woman crazy that she got violent and they threatened to throw her out even though they knew she was trying to be helpful and sincere. I don't trust none of them. I don't trust none of them, okay? Because they talking about kicking this one lady out. And they said, oh, yeah, we got a meeting because we have meetings on Mondays, which is fine. So they say during the meeting, they're going to talk about letting her, you know, having her move on to her next whatever, because they say she's not working out. But a lot of the women that should be kicked out are still there. And I think they don't want her there because she's not going to let nobody just bully her and treat her any kind of way. So she's a very voiceful person. But of course the girls are saying, oh yeah, you know, she's talking about, here they go with their lies. And I don't know if she was talking about me or not. I don't really care because you have nothing to say about me. I'm never there. So they were like, oh yeah, she's talking about you too. And they say she's spreading they say she's spreading drama. They say she's talking about them and she's going to these places and she's talking about the house and all this negative stuff. So they're like, yeah, well, we don't want her here anymore. They said they don't want the girl in the house no more. So I was like, okay. And then they're going to tell me, oh yeah, so she was talking about you too. And I'm just like, what possibly are you going to say about me? Like, oh, she goes from her room to the bathroom and she goes from the bathroom to her car and gets out, right? So I'm just like, okay, well, what possibly is she saying about me? You know what I mean? I don't really give a damn about that. But I know how women could be very vindictive, right? So they're trying to turn everybody in the house against this woman. So they say they want to kick her out. So the manager, the person that owns, like the person that oversees the property, if they get a lot of complaints, they will ask you to leave. So I'm like, I'm laying low. I don't care. If she said something about me, I don't care if it's true or not. I don't care. But women that are catty and they can't stop gossiping and running their mouth, They're always the issue and the problem. Oh my yes, they knew you did social media. I'm just laughing so hard right now. I can't stop laughing. Yeah, if they knew I did social media, this is what they would be doing. They would be doing this. They would get their phones and be like, they would be like, oh my God, let's see if we can find out what her media is. See if she's talking about us on there. It's just messy. I'm just in the house with a whole bunch of messy women. Messy, messy, messy. And like I said, the messiness only gets me to like put more fire under my behind to get the second job, make this money I need to make and get me my own freaking place. Because like I said, it's going to be the same thing like a thief in the freaking night. I am going to leave this house like I left the shelter. Like a thief in the night, okay? I say like a thief in the night because you know a thief in the night comes by and steals and everybody's sleeping and nobody even know that thief came by. So I'm going to leave like a thief in the night, even with this house. I'm going to pack my stuff. As soon as I get the keys to my place, as soon as I get the lease to my new house, I'm going to have my stuff packed and ready to go. I'm going to leave this house like a thief in the night. I'm not saying nothing to nobody. I'm not giving you no notice. I'm just out. Okay? So yeah, I'm going to leave like a thief in the night. Like I left the shelter. When I left the shelter, I didn't say nothing to nobody. Guess what I did? I put all my stuff in the car. Then next morning, like I was going to work. And then I rolled up my bed. Put everything in my little luggage bag like I was going to go to the laundromat to wash laundry. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go wash my clothes. Girl, I put all that stuff in my car and I was like, dun, dun. Look, I was like, I left that shelter so fast, I ain't say bye to nobody, okay? That's how you know I didn't have no friends. There was nobody there that, all those girls at the shelter was bad too. It was like being in prison, even though I've never been in jail before or anything, but it's like a very negative environment. I had girls wanting to beat me up, you know. I've been through it. I don't know about the Section 8 stuff. I don't think they are. Yeah, I don't think they're accepting applications. I know that Section 8 stuff is not. It's few and far and in between. Few and far and in between. But yeah, if they ever open up the Section 8 stuff, I'll definitely be the first to know, you know. Oh my, yes, if I knew you were on social media. If they knew I was on social media, they'd be trying to find me, child. They'd be like, oh, let me see where. Because, you know, people are nosy. But I would never. I'm sure they probably already found me on Facebook. You know, Facebook, you could just type in somebody's real name and find them on that social media. But I know they probably saw my Facebook already. So, you know, I don't care about that. I don't share my experience with homelessness and my journey. I don't share that on Facebook at all. So I'm trying to find my I know I seen it the other day. My lights. I'm gonna get another one though. My light, my headlamp that I had for like vlogging. I thought I had it here the other day. Yeah, but it's a mess. I'm glad I got out the house today though to get some clarity on my life. I needed to get some clarity, child. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all see this? This is very bright. I don't have anywhere to put it though. Okay, maybe it'll sit there. Hey. I don't think that's too bright. That's too bright. Okay. I think that's okay. The lighting looks really different, but I don't like the lighting, but yeah, if they open up Section 8 applications, I definitely got to be on that list for sure. But I'm about to leave anyway because I don't want to have this light on because it only attracts people to, you know, especially the police. The police will come by and be like, what you doing in that car, girl? What you got that light shining like that for? What you in there doing? Oh, you social media, huh? Cops really don't bother me, though. But they might be like, oh, you live in your car? You live in your car? I'm not really a big water drinker, but damn, that water good. That water is good. How you doing? I'm doing okay. How are you? How are you doing this Sunday? Today's Sunday? No, wait. Tomorrow's Sunday. Today's Saturday. Today's Saturday. Come to Delaware. You won't be homeless no more. Come to Delaware, huh? I have a job. I'm not leaving my job. A lot of people tell me, come to my state. I'll help you. I'm not going to leave my job until it's time. I'm not homeless. I told y'all I live in transitional housing right now. So I don't know if you guys know that, but yeah. I'm in transitional housing right now. I'm looking at these cars. I'm being aware of my surroundings, okay? Oh, sorry, you're jumping the day. Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. Tomorrow is Sunday, honey. I just went out today and took a hike, and I feel pretty good. So, but I'm about to leave. I'm about to head out. I did my hour, so I wasn't gonna go live today. I didn't feel like it, but you know me. You know me. When I got something on my spirit and I want to talk about something, I'm going to speak on it. So, but I was having a bad day today, so I left the house. I was laying around a lot. I was laying in bed. I was watching YouTube stuff. This lady that I like to watch, I was watching her. And then I was kind of like in and out of like napping. And then when I was tired of napping, you know, you lay in the bed, you just get tired, you got to get up. I was like, I'm going to get up and get out and go do a hike so I can feel better because my spirit was starting to like not feel great. You know, I was starting to feel like I don't feel good, you know, not like mentally not feeling good. So I knew I needed to shake that off. And I said, let me come out and do a hike in nature because I felt so good when I was in the woods. I felt peace out there. You know what I mean? I felt peace. I felt like the craziness of the world and the things that I go through at work and the stuff I'm going through at this house with these women. It's just crazy. And I had a dream last night and it was very vivid. It was crazy. I had a dream that I had a gun and I was killing people. Like I would never do something like that, but I know that that dream was like an attack on my spirit, right? So I know that wasn't a good dream. That wasn't a dream sent from God, right? That was a very demonic dream. And I was like, yo, and the dream was vivid. Like I remember some of the people in the dream were people that I knew. So I had a dream that I had like a rifle and I was just shooting people. Freaking crazy. And it's like from last night. So some of the stuff I don't remember, but I do remember it was a rifle involved and I was just shooting people. Bop, bop, bop. Like what the heck? I know it wasn't a good dream. It was very demonic. So I was like, I got up and started praying. I said, Lord, and then I had another dream about this guy that was at my job. I had a dream about him that he was wearing like a red dress. Like, I don't understand it. It was crazy. It was a demonic dream in my head. Hello, thank you. Kick a buck. Kick a buck. Thank you. I appreciate that, Michael. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate your donation. So yeah, I had a crazy dream last night, y'all. And I was just like, it was demonically charged, like a demonic dream. And I was just like, this enemy, the devil really be trying to take me there. The enemy tries to take me off top. You know what I'm saying? Like using my emotions to do stuff. And not saying that I would do anything like that, but I was just like, what the freak? And it was so crazy that the dream seemed so freaking real. Like I thought that when I woke up, I was going to be in prison. The dream felt so real, y'all. I was like, I can't believe I did this. Like I really felt like I hurt somebody, but lately I've been watching stuff on YouTube. I watch this white dude that does like parole hearings and stuff, and I like watching his show. Like I like watching these parole hearings of people that's in prison. They've been in prison for a long time. Men that's been in prison for like 20, 30 years, so they're finally up for like parole. So I watch those a lot, and I don't know if those had anything to do with the dream that I had, but in the dream I really felt those feelings of me hurting people. And then I was scared because I was like, oh man, I'm going to go to prison. And, you know, I felt that feeling. So I don't know where that was coming from, but I knew that it wasn't a good feeling for me. I was like, where did this dream come from? So I immediately got up and started praying. I started praying to God. I said, Lord, I don't know what's going on. These enemies, this devil trying to take me out. The devil is trying to destroy that. Don't leave your job. No, I would never leave my job. I need my job. I need my job for sure. I ain't going nowhere. My job is my security blanket. You know what I mean? I'm not going anywhere. I built, I 401ks and stuff. You know what I mean? I ain't messing around with that. I want to keep building because I'm getting older. So, um, I have a plan. I seen this guy today on YouTube, and y'all know I'm obsessed with like van life stuff. So he had a box truck, and he made this box truck into his own little apartment, and he just travels the world and just lives his life freely. And that's what I want to do. I want to live my life free. I said, yo, if I could right now, I would just take out my 401k, take out my savings, and just hit the road. But I can't because I have things in my life that I need to do. Like I can do it, but I just can't do it right now. So I just want to leave society and be like, I don't want to work anymore. I just want to do stuff on social media, make money that way, and live the free life. I don't want to be responsible for going to a job, dealing with people, dealing with nasty people at work and everybody's attitudes. Like I don't want to freaking deal with people no more. If I could leave tonight, I would just leave. I would drive my car, pack up all my stuff, and leave because I'm sick of dealing with people. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of corporate America life. And corporate America life is the same everywhere. Like wherever you go, oh, I left this job because of that. You go to the second job, it's going to be the same stuff. Like whatever you're running from, it's not going to be any different when you're working in society. It's not going to change. Maybe too many parole videos. Yeah, I think I need to step back. Hi, how are you, Dylan? Yeah, I think the parole videos kind of brought on crazy. And that's the first dream. Like, I don't dream very often. So, but that's the first dream that I had. And it was so vivid that I could feel the fear in my body. Like, I could feel the fear from that dream of thinking that I hurt people. And I would never hurt anybody in that type of way. But I could feel the fear that I had in my body, the fear. And I was sleeping. So I felt that fear from me harming someone. And I was scared. The cops are coming. You know what I'm saying? So I felt that fear in my heart, and I didn't like that feeling because I that feeling and I felt I didn't like that feeling because I was scared. So I believe the enemy sent that dream to me because the enemy wanted to scare me and have me fearful. And but I felt that fear when I was in that dream. I was fearful and I was scared because I was like, I did this to people. Oh my God, I'm going to jail. The cops are coming. So yeah, man, it was scary. And when I woke up, I was so glad that I woke up, and I'm glad that it was a dream because I thought it was so real. I was like, it was a dream, but it felt so freaking real, and I felt like I really hurt a lot of people because in the dream I was bocking multiple people. It was crazy. How you doing? How you doing, Jennifer? We got some trolls in here. The trolls are coming back, honey. The trolls are trying to leave a nasty comment and they can't. Comment helpful review. They crack me up. They still be trying though. How you doing, Jennifer? What's going on? How's your day? Yeah, you're chilling. How about yourself? I'm good. I'm about to go back to the house in a minute. But yeah, I was talking about this demonic dream I had last night. Very strange, man. Very freaking strange. I didn't like it either. It wasn't a good feeling, but I'm trying to see 75. I got 37 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. When you guys have time, can y'all go watch my videos? Like watch my playlist. That helps me as well. When you guys watch the playlist and watch the ads too, because that helps me as well. I appreciate it. I know nobody like watching ads because I know I don't. But when I watch some of my favorite YouTubers and stuff, I do watch their ads as well. What are you doing the rest of the evening? I'm going back to the house. Nothing. I'm going back to the house and relax. I'm going to try to get my laptop out. I have so many things that I need to do like this coming week. So I'm going to write down everything I need to do and actually do it. When I write stuff down, I actually make it happen. When I have things in my head or if I type it in my phone, I really don't do it unless I write it down. I got to go back to the dentist on Monday. I have some things that I got to do Monday. Just, I got to calm my spirit down. Calming my spirit. I'm going to go in tonight and pray and listen to some praise and worship music. And try to get my mind back on track because my mind is a little off-putting. But I'm just going to go back to the house and relax. Go back to my room and Probably make some oodles and noodles tonight with, I've been eating oodles and noodles with avocado in it, and then I'll put like some vegetables inside the noodles, and that has been like really good. That's what I've been eating at work a lot for like lunch. Been making oodles and noodles, the chicken ones, the ramen noodles, the chicken ones. I'll put some frozen vegetables in that bad boy. Boom, boom, boom. And then I have an avocado. I got 2 avocados at home that I need to eat, right? So I put the avocados inside the noodles and the vegetables, and if I have a boiled egg, I'll boil an egg, and then I put the boiled egg in the noodles, and that's my dinner. That's what I've been eating a lot lately, and it's good. It's good. I don't know if y'all like avocados, but I love avocados, but it's good. I don't like when trolls flood the chat. I don't care about the trolls. We let them come and say hello to the trolls. Take it easy and happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well, Dylan. I'm going to watch some live concert videos. Okay, enjoy your evening. Hope everybody have a good Valentine's Day. If you're going out with your lady or your man tonight, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. But I know I'm going to go into the store and find me some good chocolate, because y'all know after Valentine's Day, they're going to have the chocolates and stuff that they didn't sell is going to go cheaper. So I'm going to go see if I can find me some nice chocolate in the next day or two. Yes. Make that frying pan. I used to make that in the frying pan. Oh, really? And cook out the water with frozen vegetables. Yeah. I mean, the cheap ramen noodles that you can find at like ShopRite or whatever. You know, the cheap pack of noodles, they're like 40 cents now. I remember they used to be like 10 cents and stuff, but even the oodle noodles had went up. But I keep oodles and noodles on me. Even though I know they're not good for me, I still keep them because it's a cheap meal, but you can add vegetables to it. You can put a boiled egg in it, and it'll fill you up. It's cheap, and it's not really that good with all the sodium and stuff like that, but it's good because it's a cheap meal. It's a quick, fast meal. Like I told y'all, when I live with these girls, I don't really be in the kitchen cooking like I want to, right? Because I want to be in there making curry. I want to be in there making all types of nice pieces of food, but the spices that I need to use, the garlic and all that, I don't want people in the kitchen. Ooh, what you making? Like, I don't want anybody in the kitchen. When I'm cooking, I like to cook in peace and not people standing over my food. Ooh, what's that? And that's why I got to get my own apartment. For the things that I want to cook, I need my own place. So when I get my own place, I can cook the way I want to, as far as like, I want to cook stuff in the crock pot. I'm into the stews and stuff like that, you know? Yes, I'm 97. For 12 at Walmart back in the day. Yeah, 97 cents for one noodle. That's expensive, because those noodles have always, now they're like, I was in ShopRite the other day, they were like 40 something cents a piece. So back in the day, remember, you can get like 10 noodles for like $1 or something. Now they're like 49 cents a piece, because they know it's hard times, and they know people, you're going to get those oodles and noodles. You know, I don't know anybody that don't eat noodles or pasta, or not pasta, but I don't know anybody that don't eat ramen noodles. I don't know anybody that don't eat like the Bodak noodles. You know, they got the more expensive noodles too. But, you know, times is hard, and it's okay to go into the grocery store and get a pack of noodles. I just get a whole bunch, like 10 of them, and I'll put them in my cart, throw them in my car. I can't afford to go out for lunch every day and spend $20, $25 for lunch. You know what I'm saying? You go to McDonald's now and getting a meal, you're almost spending $20. So, I mean, who has that kind of money? And I don't crave fast food like that anyway. I'm not a big fast food person. Like, I will eat fast food, but if I eat it, it's probably like once a week. Once a week, I treat myself to, like yesterday, I had McDonald's. I had a fish sandwich. I had the meal, and I bought me a soda. Sometimes I go get me like a cheesesteak or something. So I do eat the ratchet foods, but I only do that maybe like once a week. So it's not like an everyday thing that I'm eating these foods, like, you know what I mean? So I'm just peacefully relaxing. I'm glad that I got out the house today, instead of just pushing myself to stay in and be miserable, because I didn't feel like I was going to be happy being locked in that room all day. Not locked in the room, but being in that house. I just I was sleep. I did all my rest. I relaxed. I maxed and relaxed, and I felt like I needed to get out the house, because I felt like my spirit was starting to get sad. So no, for the 12 pack. 97 cents or 12. I think the noodles now, well, I went to ShopRite and got mine, and I think yesterday they were like 40 something cent a piece for one. Yeah. Yeah, I felt good. I felt peaceful. I didn't feel peaceful. I'd be having like anxiety stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it was weird because when I was living in my apartment, I used to have panic attacks sometimes. I remember I had one really bad, and this is something like new for me. I've never had panic attacks or anxiety. I think over time, like all my stress build up, it can build up into like anxiety and like panic attacks. So I do be having anxiety a lot sometimes when I feel like my feelings. But I'm glad I got up today and said, you know what? I don't want to feel sad or depressed or lonely. I'm going to come hike. And I came hiking, and I'm glad that I came out here because being in nature is just, I love it. I still feel good sitting out here in my car, just being next to these woods. It just feels good. So I'm definitely glad I came out because I was feeling some type of way. I was like, I don't want to feel sad. I don't want to feel lonely. So let me get out the house, you know. And then the drama at the house with the girls. Oh, we're kicking this chick out. We don't want her here anymore. She's negative. And I'm just sitting here looking at these girls like, y'all negative too, though. Why y'all kicking her out and y'all just as negative as she is? And y'all do the same thing that she do. But I understand, like, there's a pecking order. There's always a woman in the house that feels like she's inferior to the next girl. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so we're kicking her out. I personally don't feel like she should be kicked out. I don't think she should be kicked out because they were trying to throw it in and say, oh, she was talking about you too. I said, y'all are some drama queens. Like, stop it. We all talk about each other. This is just life. No one can say in life that, oh no, I don't say nothing negative. I don't even say that. We all talking, guys. So we all be at work. Oh, did you see the new person? You see what they did? Like, we all talk. Like, everyone gossips, and as long as you're not hurting someone, we all talk, man. I'm just saying, we all say stuff. So I'm just looking at these girls like, y'all kicking her out for what? I don't think that she deserves to be kicked out. Like, whatever we're going through in this house, it can be worked out. Like, you don't need to kick this woman out because she's no better than you or me or anybody else. We're all gossiping and running our freaking mouths. Me, I just don't really gossip to them. You know, I'll come on YouTube and say what I say, but I'm just looking at the girls like, y'all don't need to kick her out. I don't think she should be kicked out. But they tried to throw it in and say, oh, you know, she's talking about you too. I'm just like, girl, shut up. Lord knows. I don't know. I thought I had more soap. I gotta go back in my I'm just looking because it's dark out here now. I look like I saw somebody walking over this direction. As long as my doors are locked, I'm cool. But I'm about to go, guys. 39 thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the donations, y'all. I appreciate it. I got an itch. My thigh is itching. I should get me a good shower tonight, but I'm probably not going to be able to really take one until tomorrow. But I got to go back in my back trunk and see. I'm looking for something that, I got to look for some more of my soap. I know I bought my soap here, but I need more soap so I can take a good shower. But I'm glad I came out today. I feel better. I was on the low side of my spirit, but I feel so much better now. So, and I'm glad I did a live stream. I'm glad because I wasn't even going to do a live stream. I was like, oh, I don't feel like it. I always say I don't feel like doing a live stream, but as soon as I say I don't feel like doing a live stream, I come here and I talk. So that's good that I have an outlet. You know, that's what I love about like YouTube and social media. We all have an outlet to talk to, even if you don't have someone physically to talk to in your life. Open up a YouTube channel and talk to people. I'm telling you, social media can save a lot of people's lives. And I'm not saying me per se, like it's going to save my life because I'm suicidal, but I think we all need an outlet. We all need somebody to talk to. Because some people tell me, oh, talk to a therapist. I said, man, I'm sharing my life. I'm simply sharing my life. I don't tell everything and I don't share everything, but I'm just simply sharing my life. But I'm gonna head out, y'all. I'm gonna go back and make me some noodles. Hopefully this heifer, it's still kind of early. She's probably still. I like to go back to the house when all the girls are like not in the kitchen anymore. That makes me feel better because I don't have to deal with like any kind of stupid dumb drama with the girls. But I'm praying that I'm not there for 6 months. I'm praying that I can get out of this situation. I don't even want to work a second job, y'all. I'm so like turned off. I don't want to work a second job. Because I know I'd be tired now. Just working my regular 40-hour-a-week job. I'd be so exhausted from that. And I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know. I guess we'll see how things work out, but I guess I'm going to have to do what I have to do to make the rent. Because I know if I get a place, it's probably going to be like $1,500 a month. And that's on the cheaper side. Because I know now these places are like $1,700, which is fucking stupid. It's crazy, man. It's insane. Hey, Lori, how are you? This thing smells so good. I don't know if you ever had these things in your car, the little fragrance things. You can get them from anywhere. Dollar General. I was at Sam's Club yesterday. Well, I went to Sam's Club to get like some wipes and stuff for the house. But I went to Sam's Club and I got this fragrance thing. Isn't it pretty? Like, not pretty, but this thing, there's no more stuff in there. That's might be a little bit of oil left in there, but it still smells so good. Like, the fragrance is still there. These things work so good. They're like car fragrance things. You put them in your vent. Where did I dropped it? They smell so good. Oh my God. They smell so good. I don't know. I dropped it. I gotta clean this car out. The last thing I want to do is clean a car. I hate cleaning the car. Hopefully when the weather breaks, I'll be able to come in here and clean this stupid car. It's just so dirty. Happy Valentine's Day to you as well. Thank you. I hope when you go back, you can go to the kitchen peacefully and relax. Child, no, it's too early right now. These girls is up, honey. They up. Especially the one that annoys me the most. The nosy one. She just gets on my damn nerves. I don't be trying to conversate with them or anything. I just be trying to, because they're going to come to me today talking about, oh, yeah, we're going to put that girl out because, you know, she's been going out the house talking about us. I'm just like, y'all need to stop, man. We all, like, in a homeless situation. I said, just give the girl another chance. I think she deserves to get another chance. I'm trying to see what the heck is under my... Ah! Ah! I got a mouse biting me. I'm okay. I'm just playing. I like to be funny. Oh, I found my glasses. No, these ain't the ones. I was just playing. I was acting like it was something biting my hand, but you know, you gotta be humorous, honey. You can't be all kind of... I like to be funny. I found one of my soap bars. I gotta go back to storage and find my other ones. These are one of my soaps. These are my Yoni soaps, but these are samples. So this is what I shower with. It's pink. Isn't it pretty? But as soon as I get ready with my soaps again, I'm gonna let y'all know, okay? But I had to find some soap because I need more soap because I need to take a shower tonight. So I'm going to go back, take me a nice shower. And the house is just, child, it's a circus in here. It's a circus. It's a circus. And I be saying to the girls like, Dad, y'all, you know, we all in the same situation. Why can't we all just get along and stop with all the dumb stuff? But, you know, everybody that moves into these type of houses, they're going to be beefing about something. So I just do my best to mind my damn business. I do my best to mind my business and worry about myself. Because those girls are off the chain, honey. They can be off the hook. But I watch my back because I know they watching me. I got a vitamin D with vitamin C and lemon. I might have me some tea. I still got some of my leftover coffee from this morning that I didn't drink. And I'm just going to go back and have a good evening and just relax and worry about my damn self. I got all these staples that's... Child, my life is just insane. I really be trying to... I got some staples sticking out and the staple nicked my finger. How dare you? I gotta take these out because I'm gonna hurt myself one day. Let me take them out. This is my my little notebook that I take to work and I use it at work, but take that out. It's just so much to do and so much to remember when I go to work. It's just so much. I need for my brain to really slow down. I'm so glad I called out today. At least I have a 3-day weekend to gather my thoughts. I just need to just my brain. I just feel like my brain is moving fast. Like I need for it to slow down because it's so much happening in my life that I'm tired. I'm mentally drained and I need peace. You know what I mean? I need peace. I haven't really been feeling too peaceful, man. I feel okay now because I did come out and do a hike and I feel good about it, but I gotta go back to work on Tuesday. And I really wish I didn't have to even go back to work. Like, why do we have to work anyway? Oh, I know. We gotta pay our freaking bills. We gotta pay. One of the ladies at the job said she'll call me today. One of my friends, I made a friend at work. So I consider her to be a friend. So she said, I gotta call you. And I'm like, oh, we'll be talking about this freaking place, this job. But she's a supportive. She's a support system for me. So it's nice to have like a work bestie. You know what I mean? I would say she's like a work bestie. I'm trying to fix this staple. I know y'all probably like, what is she doing? Y'all probably think I'm crazy, right? I hope you and go back and go to the kitchen peacefully. What you say no for? Why you say no? Why did you say no for? I'm just trying to fix my work. This is my work notebook, right? This is where I put all, because my job is like a college, right? Like I'm in college because it's so tedious with like financing and all this stuff that I got to do. Like I say I'm an underpaid accountant for the business. I'm an underpaid accountant because we do all the finances. We do the financing. You know, when you go buy a car, the financing, we do all that paperwork stuff and dealing with the banks, and it's just too much. I'm an underpaid accountant. But it's like an underpaid accountant, but then I'm dealing with all the drama beneath it because these women that I work for, even at work, they're petty. They're petty betties. And I just be wanting to smack them. I just be wanting to smack them. I just be wanting to smack these girls, man. I be wanting to just knock them out, but we know we can't do that, right? But I'm going to get going, though. I'm going to get going. I hope you guys all have a wonderful evening. I'm going to go back to the house and relax. I'm probably just going to make me some oodle and noodle. I'm going to make me some oodle and noodle. Some oodles and noodles with some mixed vegetables. And I'm going to have my avocado on the side. And that's going to be my dinner. Thank you guys for coming by. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow. When? What time? Tomorrow's Sunday. I don't have to work tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back to the park. The weather should be nice again tomorrow. Maybe I'll come back and do another. I know y'all can't see me. I know y'all can't see me. But I'm going to come back tomorrow and probably do another hike tomorrow because I know I'm probably going to need to hike again so I can feel good, you know, in my spirit. So I'm going to come back tomorrow and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Guys, have a great night. Happy Valentine's. The lovers of the world. Take your lady out. Take your man out. Enjoy your day. I hope you guys have a good time, man. One day, I'll be out for Valentine's Day. One day, one glad morning, when this life is over, I'll fly away. I'm sorry to sing that song because I know that's a funeral song. That's a funeral song, right? But I'll talk to y'all later. Love you guys. Good night. Please go watch some of my videos. That would definitely help me. Please watch the videos. Watch the if you guys want to know anything about how I got in this situation, anything about the eviction in 2024, anything about my experience staying in my car for a little time, any experience about me staying in a homeless shelter, go watch the videos, listen to my stories. Give your feedback. Please leave a comment. Share the comment with someone who needs it. Share the comments with share my videos with anybody that may be going through homelessness or may have been in homelessness or maybe in a situation right now. Maybe they're losing their house. Maybe they're losing their apartment. Share my videos with them to try to give them some hope and let them know whatever you go through, you can get through it. You can survive. So I'll talk to you.